if you would take a good family history, are there any characteristics the parents could have that make more likely a kid to develop a PANDA than other things?
Well, if the parent himself has obsessive compulsive disorder, which may have had its onset in childhood, and it may have been set off by strep at that time, but the tendency to run anxiety disorders runs in genetic groups. The Jewish children have a very high anxiety gene, very common to have. I'd say it's more than 50% in the Jewish population. It's supposed to be about 30% in the general population. So if there is an anxiety tendency in the family, it certainly makes it more prone. If there's a history of rheumatic fever in the family, or other autoimmune diseases in the family, like rheumatic strep-caused kidney disorders, that also increases the risk for PANDAS. Dr. Sweeto, in her studies, interviewed the children in her original group and found out that the number of close family members with rheumatic fever was 10 times higher than the average in the United States. In other words, they had an uncle with rheumatic fever, a grandfather with rheumatic fever, or had you just interviewed a random group of people with children, that number would have been 1/10 of what they got. So they think there is a relationship between families that have rheumatic fever and families that have PANDA.